Jazzy, and today I'm here with someone who is known for his food tours and his very popular social media account both on Instagram and TikTok as a well-known food critic. Everyone give us a warm welcome to Mr. Keith Lee himself. How are you doing today?
Appreciate you, Jazzy. This is an honor of mine, man. You are amazing. I told you off camera, on camera, she's amazing at what she does, and I was just honored to be here.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much for that, and it's very nice to meet you, by the way.
Likewise, man. Likewise.
So your journey originally began as an MMA fighter, and after several professional fights, your contract wasn't renewed in 2021. That left you at crossroads at just 26 years old, and that left you unsure on what was the next step in your life.
I knew she was going to do her research, but the fact that we're here in this moment and she did the research, amazing. But yeah, so I was been a professional fighter since I was 18. When my contract got cut with Bellator, I genuinely didn't know what I was gonna do, but I always had a passion for food. I always love food, and as a professional fighter, you really gotta focus on what you eat, and you gotta really focus on your diet. So I've always been around people that are in food space and like food scientists and people who are very aware of what you eat, why you eat it, how you eat it. So food has always been a passion of mine. Traveling the world has always been a passion of mine, and I feel like everything happened the way it's supposed to.
Absolutely, yeah. And how did that moment change your perspective on what your purpose in life is?
I feel like it just kind of renewed the thought that I've always had, that everything happens the way it's supposed to. And you kind of just gotta let things happen for you and not to you, and just be appreciative of the moment that you're in, like being here with you right now.
Of course,
Yeah,
and thank
absolutely.
you so much. And your story can definitely serve as a testimony for so many people out there who are unsure on what the future might be, or who may feel lost as well. And I'm sure that you going through that time definitely was a process.
Absolutely.
Just trying to figure out what your purpose really is in life. But it's all about just being positive and just putting your step forward.
Absolutely. Yeah, strength replaces pain. That's something I have tatted on me. That's something I truly believe. Anything that you're going through, learn from it, take something away from it. It's easier said than done when you're in a moment. But anything that you allow to make you better is, in the long run, can only be a benefit to you.
Absolutely, and you have to be grounded as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Family is number one to me.
And you've been open about your struggles with social anxiety growing
Absolutely.
up. How has building your social media platform helped you grow not just in your communication skills, but also being more comfortable in your voice?
Being able to talk to people, being able to meet people, being able to be in crowds and be around people who have pure intentions and genuine intentions, I feel like that has not only motivated me to be here in this moment, but it's allowed me to expand who I am as a person, right? I think it's easier said than done when you're in a house, and as a professional fighter, you only around other professional fighters, and a lot of professional fighters have social anxiety. They just don't speak about it. So to be around other people who are like-minded, it's easier to not register what's going on until you get out in the outside world and you see everybody and you realize that there's ways to get better at what it is that social anxiety is.
Right, and it's truly spectacular how you found ways to really overcome your social anxiety by finding different abilities, skills that you can use in order to overcome it.
You've never had social anxiety.
I've always been an outgoing kid. Like, I've always been very, you know.
Yeah, and I admire
talkative.
that about you.
Thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.
And it's all about being comfortable too. You have to put yourself in a comfortable space.
Sure, for sure, absolutely.
So you've changed the way that people discover local food. You've been able to do that with your honest and very humble reviews.
Appreciate you.
So when did you first realize that your reviews and your opinion was actually starting to change lives?
It was a place called Frankenstein's in Las Vegas. It was a pizza spot, and it was about to close. And they emailed me and basically said that they were on the verge of closing, and they just wanted me to come try the food. After we left, I prayed about it. I had no idea exactly what it was going to do, but I woke up the next morning and it was on the news, and the line was around the corner. And to this day, they're still open. And it's almost 3 years now. Yeah. So that's probably the moment I was like, okay, this might get a little crazy.
Yeah, you truly have had such a positive impact on so many business owners and so many businesses in general. And it really does show like how important and impactful the power of voice really is.
Absolutely. It's not me. It's the people who will get on the ground and actually go to these places. It's God. I'm just a person who eat food. Yeah.
Yeah, but your voice definitely did start that though.
I appreciate you.
So,
Yours did too.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
And using your platform for good, with good intentions in your mind, definitely creates that kind of situation where you can help someone brand and you can help someone's business.
Absolutely. You do the same thing for artists. I want to give you your flowers while I'm standing right in front of you. You are more impactful to not only the people who are in the industry, quote unquote, but the people who look like you, the people that are your age, the people who are in your same demographic. You are way more impactful than you will ever know. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate and I respect what you do.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And I really respect you as well because,
Absolutely.
we're both respectable figures in our own crafts.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So speaking of power of voice, I would love to hear details about one of your most memorable reviews, all right?
Absolutely.
And how do you feel that moment made a major difference in that small business owner's career and, for that specific person?
I would say one of my most memorable was a place in Chicago named Cleo's. It was a chicken and waffle spot, or chicken and they have chicken, they have catfish, they have pineapple glazed sweet potatoes that I've never had before. They also have a thing called a 24 karat gold corn muffin, which is cornbread muffin, which is basically just like a sweet glazed cornbread muffin. They reached out and they were saying that they were doing well, but because the area they were in, people didn't really know that they were there. After we left, they now have 3 locations, and 3 family-owned, small woman-owned locations. I would say easily one of my most memorable, that and the Puttery in Pearland, Texas. She went the exact same thing, but she had a small business in Pearland, Texas. It was a woman's small-owned business. Nobody really knew about it. Now she just opened a second location. She has a food truck and she has her original location.
Oh, wow. So you really have impacted these businesses.
God is amazing, man. Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. And
Absolutely.
it really shows how far opportunity can really help people and how far people can take that opportunity and make it into something gigantic for their lives. That's awesome. And I can definitely relate to that because, I was also given the opportunity when I was around 11 years old to interview Jay-Z. And with that opportunity, I had around 90 seconds to ask him like 2-3 questions. And I used that opportunity to the best of my advantage, and that catapulted my career to where I am today.
It was gonna happen anyway. It's just a moment.
It was a moment, yeah. And you just have to keep on being on your grind, just keep on working hard. And with every opportunity that comes your way, you have to make sure to take advantage of that.
1,000%.
So I have a quick rapid fire segment for you, okay?
Yeah.
Who is your biggest inspiration?
My wife.
Favorite country outside the United States to eat?
Japan.
Favorite foreign food?
Ramen.
I love ramen too, oh my gosh. Best Latino food you've ever tried?
Pupusa in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, I love pupusas.
Favorite UFC fighter besides your brother?
Mighty Mouse. Shout out to Demetrius Johnson.
Can you please share some words of motivation to everyone watching my show?
I have something tatted on my chest that means a lot to me. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Take the moment, take the step. It's different when you think about a marathon as one step at a time and not necessarily just a sprint. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. God is amazing.
Thank you so much, and amen to that.
Appreciate you, Jazzy.
Thank you so much for your time. And everyone, we're here at the Complex Family Style Food Fest with the one and only Keith Lee. Thank you so much for your time, and until next time, jazzing out.